Hello everyone, and welcome Troy, welcome Kevin. Thanks for showing up. I got my door open tonight. I'm sitting in my dad's driveway yet again, or still. And I actually bought a new camera for my live streaming. And when I set it up, it won't let me set up my audio. So hopefully my audio is doing good. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Uh-oh. Something's going on here. Alright. Okay, y'all can hear me. Alright. Yeah, I never know what Hopper will do. That cat is quite the adventurous, but it's been gone all day, so my dad let it out this evening. So we shall see. Hi, James, and I hear a bit of an echo. James, Troy, Kevin, Captain Jack, welcome aboard. How is everybody's week started off? I heard Captain Jack has had locked the doors. Kevin, you always got one for somebody, right? But I hear Captain Jack's got some car issues, or truck issues. How is everybody else doing? So I've been playing around with different stuff now that I have new technology to play with. Ahoy, gonna go get the signs from the corner. You know, Jack, everybody normally does a garage sale on the weekends, not on a Tuesday. But then again, I don't know, maybe your area is different. I helped a friend do a garage sale for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I don't think I will ever do a garage sale ever again. I don't have a house, so I don't have a yard to do that in. And so, yeah, I got my microphones all set up, and I tried to switch it over to the microphones, but instead it ended up, it's on this camera that I just bought. And so I'm trying out the camera. I got it off from Marketplace, and that's quite the joke these days. I don't know. I messaged a few different people that were selling webcams, because if you guys were here at my live stream last week, or no, not my live stream last week, my pop-up one, I was using my cell phone as a webcam, and the battery died because I forgot to plug it in, and so therefore it died. And I was like, all right, that's enough of that. I don't like having that. I like to try to make everything very simple, and if I have to remember things, I try to find some other way of doing it. So anyways, yeah, so I went and searched for a webcam, because my other webcam was just really grimy and gritty, or I don't know what the technical word is, because I'm not a tech person, but it was just really yellow and I didn't like it. So I went and bought me this new one and got it off from Marketplace. And so far it seems to be all right. I'm trying to try different lighting situations, and with new camera or new gear, yeah, there's always challenges with lighting, and I just realized that was a bad move. So anyways, how is everybody's week? I actually, if you guys seen my post, I had some really good news to share. My dad is going into his second week of blood pressure staying above 100. Thank God for that. And he's not been real delusional. He hasn't really had any setbacks. So all the in-health care that we had got him to is starting to discharge him because he's doing so well. So that is really good news for me. That means I can start doing day trips. And I actually did a day trip Monday, and all was good. So I think everybody is been to the channel before, because I recognize pretty much everybody that's been here. But just for anybody that's watching, if you have a channel and you show up to these lives, I will put the links in the description below. There we go, down below. And so that way, if anybody is watching this on the replay and they want to know any channels in the chat, because I do not edit these live streams. Once they're up, they're up. And if I keep looking away, it's just because I'm keeping my eye open on this door that's open. It's been such a nice day today. It was kind of chilly yesterday here in Michigan, and then today it's gotten really warm. I just got informed that someone saw Jack carrying a for sale sign and they bought him for $5. He won't be back. Oh, Kevin, you got him all the time, right? That is funny, Kevin. But, yeah, so my dad is doing really good. For 85, man, he's coming back strong. I'm very happy about that. For a guy that wasn't using a walker or a cane or anything, right now he's still using a walker until he gets more stable, more exercise. They've been doing a lot of exercise with him, so that's good. And me, I am still fighting off a little bit of the head cold. I'm still kind of congested up in this area because I have the sinuses, and this weather is like 30 degrees at night one night, and then it gets up to 80. I mean, last night, it's crazy. No, the night before, I had my heater on almost all night because it dipped down into the 30s. And then last night, I had to open up the windows because it was so warm in here. I don't know. Michigan weather. Uh-oh. Got them up to 650. Oh, you too. That is fun. So, yeah, I am still fighting the head cold, but other than that, I'm doing really good. I went out for a nice long walk to a park, And I actually filmed that. I've got to get all them clips. Nope. I thought I seen her, but it's just a leaf. Because the leaves are changing here in Michigan. But anyways, so on top of me playing with my new webcam and doing some other things, I am in the process of looking or trying to do a new logo for me. So on top of my dad doing good, I have been playing around with some logos. And if I can figure out how to, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I actually have been goofing around with technology, and I did this with my van. I'm thinking about doing stickers. I actually have 3 different variants, so let me know what you guys think. This is one, and then we got this one, which I don't know that I really like this one. This one's kind of like on my very bottom. But it was just me goofing around. So really, it's between this one and this one. So we'll call this one number 1. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so this one will be number 1. And then this one will be number 2. And there really is not much of a difference other than where the YouTube logo is. So let me go back to the channel here. Go back to the comments. What do you guys think? You like either one, or should I go back to the drawing board and start all over again? Well, we got 1 for 2. And then the other thing that I've been working on, because we did a live stream with some trivia questions, and you all said you wanted more of the trivia questions. Well, hello, Michigan Carol. Carol, did I ask you if you don't want to answer, that is fine. But what part of Michigan are you? Up north, southwest, southeast? What? Like, are you up here, or are you? Where are you? What part of Michigan are you in? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to answer, I totally understand that, and I respect that. So that is not a problem. I don't want a Pacific City, that's fine. But anyways, I'm just curious. As your name says, Michigan Carol, so. West Michigan, an hour north of Grand Rapids, Fremont? Ah, okay. Most definitely. I know where Grand Rapids is. Fremont, I'm pretty sure I know where that's at too. So, but yeah, I actually lived up in Grand Rapids. Oh, geez. For probably 15, 20 years. So I am very familiar with Grand Rapids. And I don't mind going to Grand Rapids here and there. My dad actually has some doctor's appointments in Grand Rapids, so I will drive him up there to Grand Rapids sometimes, and I actually follow some live bands that are from Grand Rapids. So on weekends, sometimes I'm up in Grand Rapids, and I do van life in Grand Rapids sometimes. But I do like to, I like the peace and quiet. I look so washed out. I look really pale. Now I've got a bunch of shadows. Well, I don't know. We'll figure out this lighting sooner or later. But anyways, all this live streaming, it's all nothing but learning as I go. Because until I hit the live button, a lot of things change. You're in Portage. I lived there during college. Western University. I'm not in Portage, but I do go into Portage a lot. So my first ever Mancinos was in Fremont. There you go. Grand Rapids is probably the nicest, largest city in Michigan. It depends on what neighborhood you're in and how much you know about Grand Rapids. The last house that I actually lived in Grand Rapids, before moving out, that was back when my kids were kids, was not in a very nice neighborhood. And so we watched a lot of things. Well, I know a lot of things happened around that house that really shouldn't have happened. And that's why we packed up the house and sold. Hey! Vid Summit friends! Welcome, Amp to Glamp. Now everybody, they have a channel. It's a husband and wife, and I forgot her husband's name. Darn it. And I was just thinking about you guys because I haven't been watching lately. But they did a bunch of RV show over in Pennsylvania, I think it was. And I actually met her at Vid Summit. And we hung around quite a bit to different meetups. It was really nice to hang out. So make sure that John, yes, John, sorry. Make sure you guys go check out Amp to Glamp. Excuse me. And David, I was surprised to see that even Key West, Florida had gotten ghetto sections. Yeah, I've even, yep. And by the way, welcome, David. Glad to see you came back. I didn't scare you off. Yeah, it was. It was really fun to hang out with you too. I was watching your channel for a while, and then I got a little bit distracted. I've been playing with some other technology, so I had to go educate myself on tools and stuff. So, yes. Oh, that's just a leaf. I thought maybe my dad's cat was coming. But yeah, even Key West, I mean, and really, David, every city, every state has some really bad neighborhoods. So you know that's just the way it is. So yeah, I really in there's parts of Grand Rapids that I really enjoy going to, and there's parts that I just kind of stay out of. And I don't recommend anybody buying a house over there in them neighborhoods, but you know, I lived there for like 9 years and nothing really bad happened to me, but you know, I stayed out of the way and I did what I had to do there. So anyways, yeah. So I don't mind Grand Rapids here and there, but I'm not a city person. I like my country, so I like to go way out in the middle of the boondocks and just hang out. And I will, for everybody that's watching here and everybody watching on the replay, I will put all of the channels in the description. In tomorrow during the day, I will put all the channels that were here live in the description, so you all can go check them out. And this head cold is kicking my butt. But anyways, alright. So, now that we got pretty much all the good news out of the way, and if anybody else has good news or anything they want to share, let me know. I am going to jump into some of the trivia questions. So, no Googling, guys. No Googling. No. Bad Googling. Yeah, just, if you know it, you know it. So number one, or the first question I had for you guys. Oh, thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. So, they have a really cool channel. Alright, so what state has the most active volcanoes? Anybody know what state in the U.S. has the most active volcanoes? I was actually surprised by this answer. So, when I learned this, I was very surprised. We'll see if anybody comes up with this. Hi, Nancy. Troy, you're right. Darn. I thought everybody would say Hawaii, because that's what I thought. And yeah, I'm not very good with my history. So, for a woman that did not go to high school, I didn't do a lot of studying. All right. So, oh, nope, out of there. So, Troy, you are absolutely right. It is Alaska. All right, and then, hang on. I got to mark these that I did this, so that way I don't repeat these. We don't want to repeat these, because I made up a bunch of trivia. So, I'm really excited about this part. So, we'll see. How many hearts does an octopus have? And they're random questions. So, it's not just all about the U.S. or anything like that. So the question is, how many hearts does a octopus have? What did I do with this? You know, I should figure out a timer somehow to put a little clock up here or somewhere and have it count down. Seven. Wow. Whoa, that would be hard. So the actual answer is it has three hearts. Two to pump blood to its gills, which I found really odd, but okay. And then one that pumps blood to, oh, you got it. Excuse me. So, yeah, it has three. Oh, lucky guess, eh? That's what this is all about. But it said three. So I was really surprised that, now this one's probably an easy one. So the easy one is, what is the most visited national park in the U.S.? And I actually thought this one was a little bit different too. And I've actually been to this one. I've been to this one twice. So, well, we got the Grand Canyon, we got the Yellowstone, and we got Yellowstone. And I actually thought it would be Yellowstone or the Grand Canyon. So I was right there with you guys. But the answer was the Great Smoky Mountains, which I've been there twice. So I guess, you know, and I have not been to Yellowstone, and I have not been to the Grand Canyon. So, visited, I think it's probably, to me, I think that kind of makes sense because a lot of people go to the Smoky Mountains. I know more people that have been to the Smoky Mountains than they have been to the Grand Canyon. Like when I was going to go to the Grand Canyon, it was actually winter, so I'm not going to the Grand Canyon in the winter. So I stayed away from all that because there's, you know, I didn't want to get into the states with all the snow because I was leaving Michigan for the snow. But you know, I know Smoky Mountains get snow too, so I've actually driven through the Smoky Mountains in some snowy, treacherous, nerve-wracking situations. So, I think, well, I mean, they border each other, so you probably had to, maybe depending on where you came from, maybe you drove through it and didn't even know it. But, or parts of it. But anyways, so there's that. And we got to mark that we did this one. All right, so another question is, which state has the longest coastline? This one threw me. This one should be an easy guess if you actually think about it. But which state has the longest coastal line? I immediately went to one state. That is a very good guess, but no. Michigan. I would think so too. I mean, we're bounded. We're let's see. Went from Bryson City, North Carolina to Gatlinburg. Yeah. North Carolina. That's a good one. Florida. See, and I went to Florida because Florida, I mean, the Panhandle, down the east, the west coast, up, it's all surrounded by, and that's what I thought. So that's where I immediately went to Florida. And then I went to California. And then the real answer is actually Alaska. And if you think about it, Alaska is completely surrounded. So, all right. RVDJ. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. And now everybody's got to jump up there or step up their game because Sonia's here. Alright, so I got that one. Alright, hang on here. I gotta flip my page. I've been trying to research a bunch of different questions. I'm trying to make some of them easy and some of them let's see. Checking on the chat here. Oh, Jim's not here, so I know Jim is very big into trivia. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, that could be a dangerous situation, huh? No, I'm just picking. Excuse me. All right, let me see. Nope, no cat yet. All right. Now this one, all right. So what is the largest living organism on Earth? So this one really threw me for a loop because I didn't know this. And I didn't even know it was considered that. So, a blue whale, a whale, yeah, cannoli. You know, I caught one of, I don't know, I came in late to, I think, one of your lives. And there was some talk about that. And I had never heard of one. So, I had to search out what that was. You know, my uneducated self, I had to figure out what that was. Because if it's food, I need to know. Because I love food. So, now I've got to try one. I don't even remember the conversation that was going on. Because I came in the middle of that. And I didn't figure that out. But, is it a tree? No. It is actually a giant mushroom. and it's in Oregon, covering 3.5 square miles. Can you imagine a mushroom 3.5 miles, square miles? It is huge. I can't even fathom a mushroom being that big. It is crazy. So I'm sure it grew out of a tree because they like to, that woody grain or bark or whatever. So, but I was really surprised at that one. And it's in Oregon, so that is a pretty cool thing to have. But see, they have snow. I think. I don't know. I've never been to Oregon, so I'm not that educated with Oregon. But anyway, so they have the biggest living mushroom. All right, so we did that one. Man, I can't wait to get over this. All right, here's an easy one, maybe. I don't know. How many taste buds does an average human tongue have? I need to figure out how to do like a little clock thing up here. And so that way I can have like a little countdown thing or something. Yep. Oh, 2. Troy, you're always cooking. What do you mean, 2? Yep. Sonia, you've got the answer. I always used to tell my kids when they were younger that their taste buds changed every week. I know it's like every 5 years or 7 years or something like that. But I used to try to get them with I always tried to get them to try new foods. And 2 of my daughters, they would try new foods. My one daughter, nope. She would not try. If it didn't look good, if it had vegetables in it, she was not. And isn't that true? That is absolutely, I 100% agree. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let me see. I may have to close the door. I've got lights on and now I see bugs coming in and it's getting really dark out. All right, how many noses does a slug have? Like I said, I did some random questions. So I tried to do all kinds of different things. 5 says the RVDJ. Nancy says 2. Anybody else got an idea of how many noses a slug has? I thought one. I mean, it's a slug. Slugs are, you know, only so big. I mean, there are some bigger ones, but they're pretty small. Troy says 2 or 3. And the actual answer is 4. 4 noses. Like, I don't know. That just blows my mind. 4 noses on a thing that's like this big. And it lives on the ground. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but 4 noses? I should have read up a little bit more on that to see what was the purpose of that. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight, is I'll read up on that and find out what the heck does it need 4 noses for? Especially living in the dirt or by the shorelines, you know? I don't know. But anyways, so it has 4 of them. Okay, so we got a good mixture of guys and girls in this group. So here's one. How long can an elephant stay pregnant? And thank God I am not an elephant, let me tell you. Over with. Nope. I had 3 babies. That was enough for me. And carrying a baby for 9 months is stressful enough. So, let's see who can guess how long an elephant is pregnant for. 3 years? Wow. You're kind of close. Yeah, 3 years over with. Oh, Kevin's back. 19 months, 18 months. We'll see if we get one more vote in here, then oh, you never left. Oh, well, you just weren't piping in on any of the answers. Okay. $18 and a half. 19. So the answer is 22 months. The longest of any land animal. Can you imagine carrying a baby for 22 months? Like, no, thank you. 9 months was long enough. Oh my goodness. But that is for a land animal. That is the longest one. $22 is absolutely longest. Actually, 18 to 22 months is average. Yeah. You're right. Absolutely the longest. Yeah. And that's, I guess I should have reframed that question a little bit, but yeah, so no thank you. All right, let me mark this one down. Yes, absolutely. All right. So, what is the only bird that can fly backwards? This one might be an easy one if, depending on who all has, it's a very common bird. Yep, you're right. Absolutely. I think hummingbirds are like really the closest or the coolest bird to watch. I have actually, I mean, I remember when I had my house out in the woods, we had a couple different hummingbirds. Man, they're violent towards each other. If you get, what was the question was, what is the only bird that can fly backwards? And yeah, they are very territorial. They, oh my gosh, they are very, very territorial. And it's so funny because they are like so tiny, but they are very territorial. They do, uh-oh, hang on a second, I gotta shut my door. My parents, my mom took Dad out to dinner and they were trying to get me to go, and I was like, no, I have a live to do. They still have not yet figured out the live thing. I'm trying to explain to them that I go talk to them. Blue jays are complete birthday holes. All right. Open it back up. All right. So anyways, I wanted to keep the door shut when they were pulling in. So anyways. Yeah, blue jays are very mean birds. Yes, they are very, very mean birds. But I used to have a huge bunch of bird feeders in the house that I lived at in the woods. And so we always had different types of hummingbird feeders and just big birds, robins. And we always had robins nest. Uh-oh, hang on, we're going to get a visitor. Hi, Mom.
Oh, I thought you were still talking. I'm saying.
I am. I'm live.
You're live. Okay.
You want to say hi, Mom? Oh, she ran away from us. She doesn't want to be on TV. Uh-oh. I think my dad's coming too. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. my dad may pop in, so we'll see. They're very shy around the camera. So I will tell them all that you said hi. But they were like, no, I don't want no camera. Oh, yep, they shut it. So we're all good. But anyways, they just come back from eating, and I wanted to shut my door so that they could get in the driveway. So I will definitely tell them all that they said that you guys said hi. So, but anyways, so yeah, we had like all kinds of different bird feeders up, but the hummingbirds, they were very particular about, and we would have like 2 hummingbirds set up, and they would still fight over the 2, and it was just one bird. But yeah, we had a lot of blue jays trying to hoard the food too, but yeah, blue jays can make a mess of lots of things. Oh, and the other thing I was saying is under the deck, we had a robin that would always lay eggs. So my kids they would go out and they'd peek in between the boards and watch the the robin's nest. So they thought that was pretty cool. And so yeah. All right. So there was another question that I had, and actually this one you all have to answer. So it says, if you could invite either one celebrity, or I kind of monerized it, but a YouTube, like a mega channel that you don't know or that you watch, who would be that one celebrity? For me, it's a celebrity, or YouTuber that you watch. If you could pick one person, who would be that one that you would invite to dinner? I know mine, but sadly, the one that I would invite is already passed away, so it's not an opportunity, but I think it would be really cool to invite Jeff Daniels. Huh. I don't think I know who that is. Carol Brunette. Oh, that would be a riot. Holy cow. Sonia. You hang out with him at M24 or M20 at the meetup. Someone you haven't, like, that you wouldn't, like. Huh. Almost sounded like it was starting to rain. I was like, I really need to shut my door. I don't really want to. Warren Buffett. That would be cool too. Mine was Robin Williams. I think he would be a riot at a dinner. I think I watched, I'm not a big TV person, but I watched just about every one of his movies. When my kids were younger, we would do a um, video night. We would rent a, well, it started out with VHS, but then it went to DVDs. And we would pick like different actors, and we'd go rent like all their different videos that we could find. And like we did Robin Williams, we did Queen Latifah, we did Whoopi Goldberg. She'd be a riot too. Oh, good Lord, she would be a riot. But yeah, I think he would be really. My dad is at the front door calling his cat to come in the house. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear my dad, but he's telling the cat to come in because it's late and it's dark out. No, he cracks me up. He talks to that cat like that cat's gonna listen to him. But anyways, well, my dad thinks the cat has a curfew, but the cat has other ideas. And yeah, so Dad likes to have the cat in before he goes to bed, which is normally about 10:30, 11 o'clock. But when the sun starts setting, he wants the cat inside. But the cat normally doesn't come inside. So yeah, it's an interesting situation here. He'll, even when he was sick and he couldn't walk very far, he'd be like, he'd like, oh, look at the door, see if the Hopper's out there. We can't let Hopper stay outside. I'm like, that cat is outside having its best life catching all the mice. It is okay. No, yeah. So he loves that cat. It is crazy. He lets the cat go outside every day, though, even if it doesn't come home until the next day. But that cat does what it wants when it wants. And when she wants to go outside, you don't let her outside, she just meows and goes up to the door and tries to open the door. Yeah, and she'll sit there and meow like crazy until you let that cat out. So it's a very vocal cat. So yeah. So anyways, all right. Let's see. What other... Okay, what is the tallest waterfall in the world? So this one is not just to the U.S. This is the whole world. I need to find some like do. I'm sure Jeopardy has a, patent on their music, so I probably can't do like a Jeopardy thing. But that'd be cool. Find some music to do the do while we're waiting for the answers. Victoria Falls. You got it. Angel Falls. It's in Venezuela. And it is actually 3,212 feet tall. That is insane. That would be I would love to go see that. So I had to put that on my bucket list because I love waterfalls. And on my bucket list, I have I want to do the UP. I want to do all the waterfall tour. There's like if you map out the waterfalls of Michigan, there's a ton of waterfalls in the UP, and I want to go to all of them. I mean, there's waterfalls all over. When we were in South Dakota, we went to Spearfish, and they have waterfalls around there. And they have some that, if you get off the beaten path, you can find some over there, too. It's really pretty. But, yep, it's called Angel Falls in Venezuela, and it's 3,212 feet. It's like huge. So that would be very pretty to, I've been to Tequamanon. I've been to both of them, the small and little, or big or small, whatever, however they call it. But yeah, I would love to do the UP for that. All right, let me get this one crossed off. Okay, what? Now, I'm not a big coffee drinker, so how many people do we have in the chat that drink coffee, that are like coffee people? I know there's an issue with Sonia and Jim about coffee, so I know they're coffee drinkers. So here's another question for everybody that drinks coffee. What is the only U.S. state that grows coffee? Which I didn't even... Instant coffee count. Well, I drink mushroom coffee. And no, it's not the psychedelic mushrooms. It's actually brain health. I've had a few hits to the noggin, so I drink a coffee that's supposed to help with your brain. So, Washington? I would have never thought Washington, but that's a good guess. Anybody else got any guesses for coffee? I didn't realize that there was only one state that grows coffee, because to me, I feel like we have so many states that grow so many different things, you know. And you are right, Kevin. It is Hawaii. Hawaii is the only United States state that actually grows coffee. And I didn't even realize that the states grew coffee, because every time that I hear about coffee, I hear about like Brazil or Jamaican or something like that. But I'm not a coffee person either. I've never really drank a full cup of normal coffee. So I'm not one of them. I know a few people that are like persistent on where coffee. Quinoa blend. Is Nancy, is that the one from Hawaii? Or is, oh yeah, that would be Hawaii. That would probably be, yep. Excuse me. So, all right. Wow. We're going through these, guys. I made up, actually, I went in the other day and I made up, I got a bunch of pages of different questions. So I've been trying to get them and I'll keep making more. Welcome, Pixie Dust Traveler Tracy. Good evening. And welcome aboard. Good evening, Tracy. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining the live stream. And I don't think I've ever seen you in a live before. So if I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but if you do, I will post the link down below of your channel. But if you're just a supporter, I won't. And even if you're a supporter, welcome. We're great to have you. Let me see. Nancy. Oh, the chat is moving and I'm trying to, I just say stuff sometimes. Well, don't we all? Oh, and it looks like Troy found that you have a channel, so there's the link. But I also too will I'll put that in the descriptions tomorrow. Everybody that is in the live chat over here on my screen, I put that in the description down below. So if anybody is watching this in the replay and they want to go check out your channel, and I do too, I will go check out your channel. And if it's something that I'm familiar with or I like, I will subscribe to your channel and watch some of your videos because I like to get to know who everybody is. I'm trying to build a community. So welcome. I normally jump on at about 7 o'clock on every Tuesday. I've been trying out this trivia. And so we've been doing a bunch of trivia questions. You guys, we posted your channel already. I'm catching up to the chat here. You're welcome and thank you for joining. I subscribed. I don't know why YouTube hasn't notified me of your lives. There is, if you go in, sometimes if you're subscribed to a lot of channels, I know for me at least, if you go in, some will say, like if you hit that notification, it'll say all notifications or personal notifications, and then there's like another one, and I can't remember what that other choice is. But whatever, if you do personal, then it's just like if I mention you or if I have like members only or something. I don't know exactly what that's about, but I have all on. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. And, there's sometimes that I will get the notification the next day in my email that I was live. So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's not just you. It's everybody. So, because it's like I don't get a notification that I'm live, but then tomorrow I'll get an email stating that I was live. I'm like, really? I think I know I was live since I'm the one doing the live. But hey, gotta love YouTube. So anyway, so yeah, I do, we talk about van life, we talk about life, we talk about travel plans. So if you got questions about van life or traveling, or if you just, and I'm also too doing trivia. Oh, hey Hopper, come here Hopper. Uh-oh, we might have a visitor. Hopper. I'm in my dad's parking lot or driveway, and he has a cat. So I just heard it meowing, and it walked past my van door. So I don't know if Hopper will come in. Oh, come on, Hopper. Come on. No? Maybe? Yes? Yeah? Yeah, we'll see. She's a weird cat. She's down here. Let's see. I'll make y'all dizzy. There's Hopper. Oh, Hopper ran away from the camera. Hopper. Nope. Oh, there we go. There's Hopper. Hopper's coming in. All right. Come on. Oh, and she just ran. I went to pick her up. She's gone. Yep. Kitty's gone. She didn't want me to pick her up. She's that finicky. Yeah, it's kind of funny because her name actually was supposed to be Missy. But she started running around my mom and dad's place, and they have a very small place. And she would hop up on top of their big flat screen TV and jump all over up on top of their headbed. Yeah. Oh my gosh, headboard. And so yeah. So yeah, if you go back in my channel, like it was supposed to be a short, so YouTube now is doing the 3-minute shorts, but I don't know what channels are getting them or whatnot, but Hopper came into my van. Uh-oh, well, we're back. Hi, Hopper. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. No, the camera's over here, silly. The camera's right there. There you go. Say hi. Yeah. Aw, you've been in the woods. You got birds all over you. Now she just ran out. But anyway, so my dad ended up calling her Hopper instead of Missy. So anyways, so yep, I go live every Tuesday, and I have that planned out to the end of the year. So yeah, Hopper's a really pretty kitty. She's really pretty. So, and she's a nice cat when she wants to be, but she's very finicky. So you don't leave her alone, she'll let you know too. But well guys, it has been an hour and 14 minutes. I've kept you guys, and I'm going to get some more trivia questions. I thought this was kind of fun. So I'll see if I can come up with some, like, I don't know, like a clock, put it up over here, or I don't know, something. We'll keep playing around with this. But yeah, so thank you all for showing up. I got a few squirreled, so I didn't finish some of my sentences. Sorry. I do have ADHD. My brain goes all over the place. I try to stay focused and finish my sentences, but I do get squirreled a lot. Yep, so I'm glad you caught it too. Like I said, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know like the daylight savings for us is going to change. So I don't know how that's going to play out with, I mean, depending on where you're at in the world. But I do it 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do come back. But, oh yeah, that's what I was saying was on my channel, there's a 3-minute or a 2-minute video of Hopper. She climbed in my van and I thought she was under my bed and she got up on top of my bed. I don't know. But you can go check that out and see her a little bit better. Her full colors, a little bit easier to see. But yeah, I look forward to checking out your channel. And again, if anybody's watching this on the replay, please look at the description down below. And if you have not seen any of these channels, make sure you go check them out and watch some of their videos. Show them some love. I really do appreciate everybody for showing up tonight for my live. And hopefully next week I will be feeling a little bit better and sounding a little bit better. And we'll do some more trivia. So I'm super excited about that. And safe travels. And I look forward to seeing you all next Tuesday. Good night, everyone.